Now to an extraordinary and shocking story from Kenya, where for the last month more than 200 bodies have been discovered in a forest. There of people, including children, thought to have starved to death while under the influence of a cult run by an evangelical pastor. He's now in custody, but hundreds more people are still missing, and the details being revealed by the investigation so far are deeply disturbing. Barbara Pletusher has travelled to the area for this report.
Making a meal became an act of defiance for Salema Masha. Just a few months ago, cooking food for her family was considered a sin. Salema rescued her 5 children from a Christian doomsday cult. She was told they must starve so they could see Jesus. If she hadn't escaped, they would be dead.
When the child cries or asks for food or water, we were told to take a cane and beat them so they could go and eat in heaven. So I thought about it and I said, I cannot go along with this, and I can't eat while my child is starving.
But how come so many parents could? Salema asked many questions about the meaning of the deaths all around her.
We would gather every Saturday, and the pastor would tell us the world was coming to an end. He said we should fast and die because if we delayed, heaven would be full. But when I was fasting, God spoke to me. He told me this wasn't his will.
Salema and hundreds of others had moved to the vast Shakahola forest, invited by their pastor. He sold them plots in what he called a new holy land. Now it's a crime scene, digging up mass graves filled with his followers. Unearthing grisly details. There was an order of death. Children went first, but not the pastor's children, and he went last. Those who resisted were beaten, even killed. Some of the bodies were strangled or suffocated. But dozens have been found alive. Victor Kaudo is a human rights activist. In this video, he's seen aiding 2 survivors. Not all of them wanted help. This elderly woman believed her rescuers were blocking her path to heaven.
She's calling to Jesus.
Yes, Jesus, come and save me from these people. These people are murderers. These people are killers.
Praise Jesus, he says. This is the man accused of ordering mass suicide, Pastor Paul Mackenzie. He denies that, but he's been in court before on charges of radicalization. That's when he decided to move to Shakahola.
Pastor Mackenzie was preaching here before he left for the forest. And after he was arrested, locals came and attacked the property. You can see that they've destroyed the church walls. People here are very angry about what happened. They're angry at Mackenzie and at the authorities for how they handled it.
The search and rescue operation has intensified. There's a public inquiry and a shakeup in the local security services.
Why was this allowed to go on for so long? He was known before he moved to Shakahola.
He was known and he was taken to court 3 times. And even now we have an active case in court.
But in the
This is a matter that has come up now, and a matter that we are handling, and a matter that is under investigation. Thank you.
Hundreds of people are still missing. Urbanus is searching for his brother's family.
And they are lively kids. The boy loves me very much. He'll just run after me. Oh, uncle, uncle.
You still have hope that they might come running to you?
That's my prayer. That's my prayer.
The horror, the sheer scale of it, has settled deeply into this community and traveled far beyond it. The agonizing question still of how this could have happened. Barbara Pletusher, BBC News, Southern Kenya.